Hello everyone and welcome to the 7th video in the Discover Ninja Forms 3 series. In this video, I want to show off a little bit of what Sandboxed Forms looks like. This is the ability to preview your form, your emails and actions, all of your settings, to preview it while visitors are already looking at your live form and using it. So here you can see I have a basic form. It's last name, first name, last name, email, reason for contacting us, message, submit. So I'm going to come over to this live page, and you can see that I had just I reloaded it, live form, first name, last name, email, reason for contacting me, and message. Now we're going to go ahead and make some changes to, and this is the preview of the same form. We're going to go ahead and make some changes now to this form. So for instance, we're going to go ahead and take the first name and we're just going to turn that into name. And we're going to also say that, we don't really need to require the first name. We're going to require the email, but we'll delete last name. And the reason for contacting me, we think they're probably going to figure that out in the message of the fields of the form, so we'll get rid of that. And we're going to click done. Now we've not published this change. So notice my live form, as I refresh, still has all those fields into it. But my preview form, my contact me preview, right? If I refresh, shows me my new form. Now notice, this only affects me. The live form for everyone else is going to continue to function the way that it always did. Right? They'll be able to fill out all that same data. This is not going to impact them at all. So to kind of show what I mean, if I go to emails and actions and let's go ahead and change the success message. Right now it says, thank you, field name, for filling out the form. I could say, let's say, thanks for emailing us from, this is a silly message that you would probably never do, but we'll go ahead and put the email message in there. So thanks for emailing us from this email address. And I'm going to click done. Now, if I come over this live form and I refresh, notice I have first name, last name. So I'm going to type it in, James Laws, and we're just do a test at test.com. We're going to pick one. I'm contacting you for reason 2. Testing the form. So I submit this form, and you'll notice that it says now we don't have these being parsed currently on the front end. This is still still in the beta stages, so this isn't actually being parsed out completely yet. But you can see that I have that thank you field name for blah blah blah. So on my preview form, I'm going to go ahead and refresh the preview form, which has fewer fields. So I'm going to type in James, and I'm going to do test at. Not that this will come through, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in there anyway, test, and testing, and I'm going to click submit. And notice it says, thank you for emailing us from test@test.com. Now, the only difference between these two forms is this preview has been edited and not published. You notice our undo changes are all here, so I could go through. It shows the action was changed, the message was changed. We changed some things. We removed a few fields. We simplified the one field. So we've made changes throughout this form, but the live form remained intact. So people could still come to your form and use it, and we could test all the changes that we want to make before we publish it. Then, when we're ready, we click publish, and this live form will now take on that version, and all the new visitors will get it. This is really important because think of it, I'll use an example for us. We have a support form, and we're constantly making changes to offer new information and triggers for people who ask certain types of questions. And that live form, we can't just take it down while people are submitting support tickets. So this gives us the ability to make those changes, test those changes, all the conditional logic, all of the actions firing, all that stuff can be changed in a preview sandbox state while users are still coming to our site and filling out the original form. And only when we are ready do we click publish, and that form now goes live to the user. So that is Sandboxed Forms, and kind of a look as how it works with the Undo Changes Manager. We hope you enjoy it, and join us in our next video as we discuss the emails and actions in our forms and kind of talk a little bit about what we've done here. And if you would like to try it for yourself, just head on over to 3.ninjaforms.com. That's THREE.ninjaforms.com. See you next time.